Well, the time is here, everybody. She did it. She made an official announcement. It's happening. Sorry, I'm a little under the weather right now. I haven't really done much, but I knew that today would be the day, so we're going to do a live reaction to Marianne Williamson's announcement for presidential campaign for 2024. She's going to primary Biden. I'm going to give my thoughts about it, and we're going to react to it right now. So let me go ahead and shrink myself. So apologies if I look like crap. Today is a relaxing day for me because I don't have any work or obligations for once. All right, let's do it.
I'm Marianne Williamson, and when I was growing up, America had a vibrant middle class. The average American worker had decent benefits, could afford a home, could afford a car, could afford a yearly vacation, could afford for one member of the couple to stay home if they wished, and could afford to send their kids to college.
None of that exists today at all. You'd have to be making like six figures and live like in a not in the big city, I guess you could say, not in a more high-end district.
But over the last 50 years, there's been a massive transfer of wealth to the tune of $50 trillion from the bottom 90% of Americans to the top 1%,
Yep.
decimating America's middle class.
Yep.
We all owe President Biden a debt of gratitude.
Did you catch that? Look at that.
Gratitude. We all
Fuck Trump. Just at the very end there. I love that. I wonder if that was left in on purpose because I that's awesome.
all owe President Biden a debt of gratitude for defeating President Trump in 2020.
Yes,
But with the
I'm really happy that she's giving praise to Biden because from what I've seen of Marianne lately, let's get this piece of shit off the screen. From what I've seen of Marianne Williamson, she's not really going to go into this like as hostile towards Biden, which is actually I think going to work in her benefit and gain her favor. I'll give more thoughts about it after this, but her intention here is just to be a thorn in the side and actually get a lot of these issues acknowledged by the Biden administration at the very least.
for defeating President Trump in 2020. But with the things that they're going to be throwing at us in 2024, we need to submit to the American people an agenda of fundamental economic reform, universal health care, tuition-free colleges at state colleges and universities, higher education including tech schools, paternity and maternity leave, free child care, and a guaranteed living wage. These are things that are considered moderate positions in every other advanced democracy.
Yes.
But in the United States, people have been trained to expect too little. The American people have been played. What the Democratic
Absolutely
Party
true.
should do is to truly return to the principles of Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Not just alleviate people's suffering, but offer them genuine economic reform. Not just help people survive in an unjust system. The Democratic Party should end an unjust system.
Yes.
Washington, D.C., with a few brave exceptions, is filled with two major categories of leaders. Those who don't even care about all the suffering that's going on out there, and those who do not have the moral courage to fix it.
That's
Let me in there. I will.
cool.
I'm Marianne Williamson, and I approve this message.
Haha. Okay. Well then, there it is. Yeah. No. I'm really happy this is happening. Honestly. Overall, like that's a great campaign ad. It like such basic fundamental things are like all addressed when it comes to progressive ideals and policies that should be commonplace. It's all addressed in that little ad. I think it's great. Like she has my support all the way. She is going in there to be a thorn in the side to the establishment. Overall, like it's very hopeful. I don't think the Democratic Party is necessarily the answer, but right now it's the only vehicle like for incorporating progressive change at any sort of scale, like at this point. And she understands that. She knows that there's not going to be a third party that can actually go in there and make a big of an impact as her running as a Democrat. And more than likely, the Democratic Party is just going to ignore this and is actually not going to acknowledge her at all until she actually gains a bit more like momentum. Going to smear her as a spoiler candidate, whereas I don't think she can win. But the fact that she's actually in there, to pull the Overton window to the left as much as possible and pressure the Biden administration, that still matters. There can always be more. There can always be, something bolder, something bigger, something more aggressive. But right now, like, she really doesn't have anything to lose. Like, I think she's 70, so like, why not? Why not go big? A lot of people will say, "Oh, I think she should, run for Senate or run for, the House at least, or something more on the local level." Why? Why? Like, she is not scared. That's pretty clear. Like, she's not afraid. She knows that she's going to be attacked by the Democratic establishment. She knows that she doesn't really have that much of a chance. She's not going in there to be a spoiler candidate. Like, if she gains momentum, she can use that as leverage, like, against the Biden administration to get what she wants. Well, not necessarily what she wants, but what the American people want. Progressive policies that she all laid out there in that campaign, that she can push the Biden administration to adopt. And yeah, I'm behind it 100% of the way. It's not about how left she is. It's not about how progressive she is or anything like that. It's about harm reduction. It's about utilizing the power that you have to incorporate change. It's not about who's leftier than thou. It's not about, oh, you're a sellout to the Democratic Party. No. The Democratic Party at this point is just a vehicle for change, for progressives at least, because the Republican Party is way too far gone. They're fascistic and openly endorse fascism. The Democratic Party is just a feckless, centrist, haven for corporatists. But if that's seen as the party of, the left, even though it's not, why not utilize it? I'm looking forward to seeing what the campaign does and how this shapes up, how this plays out. It'd be great to see her and Biden on the debate stage. Not only that, this does pressure Biden to announce his run for a second term, which he's been holding off on doing. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. I got more on the way. Like, comment, subscribe. What do you think of Marianne 2024? Do you disagree with anything in this video? Let me know your thoughts down below. I will see you all in the next one.